Hey YouTube, it's Mike with Osmo Reptiles. This is one of my most anticipated clutches here. It was the GHI chocolate head albino to the pastel lesser female. The pastel lesser is actually a girl I hatched out a couple years ago, and it was one of my first females that I hatched out to give me eggs, so that was kind of exciting about it also. We'll start with the two really cool snakes. So this snake right here, I think that this is a GHI lesser chocolate. If you look here at that ringer too, that's this snake's mom's sister has a ringer like that. This snake's mom's brother had a ringer like that, and that snake ended up with Chad at Memphis Reptiles, who he bred it to a snake that produced babies that also had the ringer. So it'll be interesting to see if this ringer is something genetic or not. And great grandfather was a snake from Nerd, so I sometimes feel like when you get an animal from Nerd, especially when you get it back in the day, they may have some interesting things in those snakes. But anyhows, so again, I think that's the GHI chocolate lesser, and then this one here I think is a GHI lesser pastel, and maybe a GHI lesser pastel chocolate. So I think they're both 3 gene, and that this one here might actually be the 4 gene. These two both may end up being keepers. I might put price tags on them, but they're not going to be cheap. So they may just end up staying here with me. But those two snakes are awesome. Again, I'd love to hear people's opinions, see what people think about them. But that's what I think. Now, the rest of the snakes in this clutch, all are lesser, for sure. Let me put those two down. So we have... Where are they at? Untangle these two. So this one here is what I think to be, and if you look at the head, you can see the difference there. Come on, pop your head out. So this one here I think is a lesser chocolate. I've never actually produced a lesser, for sure. But to me, it just is just a lot of the chocolate or dark browns on the sides. So I think that this here is a lesser chocolate. These two, I think, are pastel lessers. And this one here, I don't know, they may be pastel lesser chocolates. I'm not 100% if they're just pastel lessers or if they're pastel lesser chocolates. But either way, very cool clutch. Didn't hit on any normals. Get this one out. Alright. And then again, the GHIs. Awesome, awesome clutch. Alright, and the other clutch that just shed out is my other GHI clutch. I'm pretty sure this one has a lot of babies in it. I think, oh no, I see it looks like there might be one shedding out now. But I think all the GHIs have shed out. So there's a GHI, I'm trying to think. One of them is very, to me, obvious, a GHI chocolate. And the others might just be the GHIs. So here are the 4 GHIs. Let's see which one it is. So it is, I think it's this one. So this one that has a little bit more fading on the head. And if you look at the sides on this guy, or girl, having sex to you, it's just they're darker. And so I think that this is a GHI chocolate. Oh, sorry, this is the GHI chocolate head albino to the ghost. So everything in this clutch is 100% het ghost, possible het albino. And this one here, I'm pretty sure, is the GHI chocolate, 100% het ghost, possible het albino. These 3 are harder to tell. I think that this one is just, I think, a GHI, 100% het ghost. See the sides on this one? Like a lot more white on the sides there. And then I think these other ones are hard to tell. Again, I'd love to hear what people think, but definitely all three are GHI. 100% head ghost, possible head albinos. Alright. So those are the 4 GHIs. And then the normals from this clutch. This thing here, I think is someone shedding. So I think that one of these normals might be a chocolate. Let me see which one it is. Sorry, let me get this out. Alright, so let's take a look. So I think these three I think are the normals. Again, normals that are 100% head ghost, possible head albinos. This snake here is the one I think that's the chocolate. If you look at the one in my left hand here, it's just a little bit like darker in color than these other three. So again, I think that's the chocolate. I think these three are normals. All of them are 100% head ghost, possible head albinos. So again, you can zoom in on those GHIs. This one here, the sides are so nice with the GHIs. GHIs are awesome. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed it. Osmond Reptiles out.